Look out across Dublin, and you'll quickly realize that while rent and tuition are locked in before you even arrive, food is the one living expense you cannot outsource, negotiate, or defer. This chart breaks down a student's outgoings. Rent and tuition are static, but the food budget fluctuates. Most spend over €350 monthly on convenience runs. Systemize your shopping, and you comfortably cap that at €200. Where you live also sets your baseline. If you're studying in a regional city like Limerick or Galway, your monthly food spend will naturally be €50 to €80 cheaper than in Dublin. The math here is simple. If you fail to manage this budget, you will have to pick up extra part-time shifts to cover the gap. Every hour spent working to pay for overpriced takeaways is an hour lost from your studies or your social life. When you pack for Ireland, the first instinct is to fill your luggage with home-cooked meals and fresh paneer to survive that crucial first month. But when you land at Dublin Airport, you hit strict EU customs checks. Border control completely prohibits fresh meat, raw dairy, and unsealed ghee from entering the country. The only items legally permitted are commercially packaged and sealed spices, tea bags, and dry snacks. The temporary comfort of a homemade chicken curry isn't worth a heavy fine and having your food confiscated at the border. You have to rely on the Irish supply chain from day one. To hit a strict €60 weekly budget, you need to buy all your fresh produce and proteins exclusively from local discount supermarkets. In Ireland, that means Aldi and Lidl. They consistently offer 30 to 40% savings on everyday items compared to mainstream competitors like Tesco. You'll find Super Saver vegetable packs for under €1 and a 12-pack of eggs for under €3.50. Your primary alternative for branded items is the Tesco Club Card system. Scanning the free mobile app at checkout applies those 20 to 40% discounts to your total automatically. For extreme savings, you can hunt for yellow sticker markdowns. Tesco reduces the price of near-expiry goods around 8 a.m., 4 p.m., and 8 p.m. daily. You can get 50 to 75% off meat and dairy this way, but it requires planning your day around those markdown times, and you have to accept whatever random inventory is left on the shelf. The most reliable method is to split their strategy. Buy your guaranteed baseline groceries at Aldi and Lidl, and use Tesco strictly for opportunistic discount hunting. When it comes to heavy cultural staples like 10-kilogram bags of atta and basmati rice, physical Asian supermarkets are mostly concentrated in Dublin and Galway. If you live in Cork or Limerick, dragging a 10-kilo bag on a bus makes no sense. You are better off bypassing physical shops entirely and using nationwide digital delivery networks. This diagram maps out a typical bulk order. By bundling a 10-kilo bag of atta, 5 kilos of rice, and a kilo of dal through a site like ebazaar.ie, you easily cross their €54.99 free delivery threshold. If you split that bulk order with 3 flatmates, it covers your core staples for 6 to 8 weeks, bringing your individual costs down to roughly €2.50 a week. You will need to coordinate upfront cash with your housemates and find storage space in a shared kitchen, but it guarantees the lowest possible cost per kilogram for your essentials. The true operational engine that actually makes a strict €60 weekly budget function in reality is the Sunday batch cook. You need to dedicate exactly 2.5 hours every Sunday to prepare 10 to 15 portions of food at once. This chart plots the efficiency of different recipes. Base vegetarian dishes like dal tadka and aloo gobi, made with your bulk staples, sit securely in the high-effort, low-cost quadrant, costing around €1.50 per serving. Adding proteins like Aldi eggs for a quick purgy or using frozen chicken breast pushes the cost up slightly, but keeps your total strictly under €2.20 a meal. The obvious trade-off is culinary spontaneity. You have to be okay eating the same dal or chicken curry from Wednesday through Friday. But this system acts as a financial firewall. It eliminates midweek exhaustion that inevitably pushes you to order a €20 takeaway on a Thursday night. When your batch-cooked meals run out, you need a strategy. Start with the Too Good To Go Surplus app. You spend around €4 to €6 to rescue €15 worth of unsold retail food from local cafes and bakeries at the end of the day. You get massive financial savings, but you surrender all control. You cannot choose what is in the bag, and you have to pick it up during their fixed collection window. Eating out is a social necessity, but you have to avoid the tourist trap restaurants near major Dublin landmarks, where a main course easily hits €20 to €30. Instead, seek out targeted student deals.
Pablo Picante offers a filled burrito and drink for under €7, and the Indian lunch buffets around Capel Street offer excellent value for around €10 to €13. Frame dining out and surplus apps as highly regulated pressure release valves. They complement your core batch cooking routine rather than replacing it. Bringing all of these variables together gives us a clear action plan for your 2026 arrival in Ireland. This decision tree maps your options. Disciplined students optimize local discount shops. Regional students most route staples through digital delivery. In Dublin, proximity to Asian marts and expensive cafes demands strict discipline to prevent budget inflation. Building this supply chain from local produce and online bulk orders requires planning. While you will lose some daily variety, you guarantee yourself consistent, home-cooked meals for exactly €240 a month. To run the numbers on your specific situation, visit myflightoffers.com. You can use our monthly food budget calculator and compare live flight fares to book the cheapest tickets for your move to Ireland.